Hi everyone, welcome to the Movie Session Show. My name is Fariba, and tonight we're watching the final episode, or the series, or the season finale of The Boys Season 4. It's been quite a journey. I know I have not been posting my reaction videos for the show, and I've had them recorded. I just have not had the chance to edit them. But I do plan to at least drop this one because it's going to be a pretty big deal. And after tonight's episode, we only have a few episodes left because season 5 is going to be the final season. So whatever we see tonight is going to be very consequential going into season 5. I think I kind of have some predictions going into the season finale. I think it's been alluded a lot of times throughout the last few episodes that there seems to be an insurrection being planned. I mean, let's be honest, a lot of what happened in season 4 is really close to the nose of what happened in reality, and if things are checking out in terms of its timeline, we're probably going to have a January 6th insurrection for this finale. So there's that. I am still worried about A-Train. Actually, he became one of the most redeemable characters, and he actually has been the most intriguing character thus far. Just seeing how much he has really redeemed himself has been quite an incredible journey. We did see that he did manage to escape. Homelander does know that he was the mole, so there's still a little bit of the risk right there. I mean, I don't know where he ended up. I guess he probably went to Billy's with Emma's family, but who knows, right? But we'll see if he manages to get through to the end. But yeah, this is going to be the big episode. I mean, whatever we see tonight is going to impact season 5. Looks like Butcher might survive tonight's episode, but it's still questionable whether or not he's going to survive his tumor, as well as the fact that he's dealing with that hallucination with Joe Kessler. So we'll see about that. There's a whole situation with the soup virus. So whether or not Butcher plans on releasing that soup virus that will basically kill a whole bunch of people is going to be a question mark. There's a lot of question marks going on. We'll see where this episode ends, how it will, and it looks as though it might end on a cliffhanger. So yeah, I think without further ado, let's get right down into the season finale of The Boys Season 4. That just gives me an indication we're about to see January 6th, like, insurrection. Maybe. Okay, I think I have an idea. I think I know why. Because of
January 6th, and this is VNN Today.
Of course.
Stunning news out of Vought Studios, who are canceling the eagerly anticipated film Training A-Train, though it's completely finished.
We just realized we'd make more from the write-off.
We go by.
This is a call-off on Zach's love.
I take responsibility.
Finally, Congress counts electoral votes today to certify the incoming president. Usually a formality, Dakota Bob's
orderly fashion with no debate. Is that
Oh my
understood?
jeez.
As I was saying,
This is too close to the nose.
Where's the fucking virus, Frenchie?
Hey.
Hey.
To dinner at my great-grandmother's house and got down on one knee.
Okay.
Stand up. Will you marry me?
Huh.
Bruh, how does he not know that this
You need to
is
stay
not
right
her?
there, okay? Just don't move.
I love how the music just like that. Okay, who's in control of
I
the
guess
score?
I'm doing this.
Okay, to me.
So lucky that I get to face it all with you.
Man, I feel so bad for Huey. Once he learns about this.
Sir, what is real is that piece of you that wants to burn it. Come on, champ. What's a little genocide between friends? Just fuck off and let me die in peace, would you?
Purely
I could.
coincidental.
Appreciate what you're doing here for me.
Not one bit of this is for you.
Oh, it's for Ryan.
All
huh?
right then.
Or back
Gives
then,
me
that
fun.
too. Oh, that gray hair. Midlife crisis.
Disgusting.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say that's the portrait. Oh, from his gift, Christmas gift. Oh, shit.
I'm your father, not him.
Sure, I've been a very awful one
I
at
want
that.
you to be. Ryan!
Oh my gosh, shit.
I proposed to Huey this morning. I even told
Oh.
him the story about your great grandparents. And then we fucked. I'll do it. You all think you're the heroes of your own story. I mean, look at you. You're more moral and good. You weren't even the original choice to kill Singer, but you're just such a fucking hot mess. You made it undeniable.
Oh shit. Oh,
You'll have a
okay.
couple of
That changes a
non-consecutive
lot
life
of shit right here.
sentences to work
That
through
explains
your
a lot of
integrity
things now.
issues.
Fine, I'll go to the top of the steakhouse for you.
Magic.
That's like his last dying words.
It's important to
Ally, Victoria, really? We're here
What is he
to tell
gonna
the truth.
do?
So just tell the truth.
Oh no.
I'll do it.
Oh, he's gonna spin a bombshell.
Victoria here is a superhero.
thanks for the compliment. Really.
Oh shit! He just exposed her! Oh frick!
It's all true. Ms. New has been operating as a
She's
secret
been
detonator,
outed.
part of the deep
Frick.
state, standing up to the forces of darkness that was.
Holy shit, you've been exposed.
Hey,
Shut the fuck up and listen. Our fates are connected now. Singer's as good as dead, and I am the only fucking friend you've got left. The train has left the station, gorgeous. Wait, you think I didn't think of that? Of course I thought of that.
yes, sir.
You're a good girl.
Leverage. Oh shit. So he's really just winging the shit out of
That
this.
doesn't sound good, Ashley. Oh yeah, no
It does
shit,
not.
Ashley. Sorry.
We are really getting into scary territory. Shit.
Purpose of the joint session.
Is super abled.
Protests have erupted all over the country as
That's the
Starlight.
ball game. Open season. on
Protests?
Now. Frenchie, tell me you got something.
No, you want to try this?
You and Annie meet me there ASAP. What's the plan? We fucked up our chance at offense. All we got now is defense.
Shit.
I am as because she had me assassinated.
Wow, guess you gotta go take a bullet for the geezer.
Is it Ryan? It's Ryan. Okay, cool. Cool. Oh.
Lettuce on the burgers. I've missed you, Joe.
Aw. Now I actually cares for him.
We need to have a bit. And I ain't gonna stop you.
Highlighted anyone whose contract would have to pay
Oh,
out.
no, not the milk.
Cilantro. Extremely sensitive. Got it? Oh, Captain, my captain.
Oh my
Robert Singer will be dead by end of business. Newman will be sworn in. We will panic.
This seems too
rioting,
close to real
bloodshed,
life.
etc., etc.
They're causing a little heart palpitation and a high fever.
Scoot.
Oh, now she knows how she's being valued, huh? That's so embarrassing.
Ashley's name be at the top of the list?
Yeah,
Why would you
sure.
say that? Oh
Good
my
idea.
god. Oh my. Ashley, you gotta. You gotta switch teams, girl.
Does anybody know Ashley's last name?
You should have left with A-Train this whole freaking time, honey. Oh shit.
And you check in every 5 minutes
Shit.
on the dot.
Annie's in
Stay
there.
sharp
Or
and follow my
fake
fucking
Annie's in
orders.
there.
Come on, let's get to it.
Playing pocket pool. Idiot.
Ah! That's supernatural reference.
Amigo, stay on singer.
That's a supernatural reference. Idiot.
Warm. It's like a furnace in here.
It's like a furnace in there.
Oh, now he knows. Oh, now he knows. He knows. He
find
knows.
some
He
water.
knows. He knows. He knows.
Yeah,
He knows.
okay.
Thanks. Oh, wow. Oh, congratulations.
I was like, what the fuck?
That we did.
Oh god. Of course.
Oh, God damn.
Ah, jeez. Don't let her touch you. Jeez, Huey, your aim sucks.
Take Singer, go! Now!
Ay, 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 ay. Oh, another girl on girl fight. I love it.
Off that path, I will make sure Zoe knows nothing but pain for the rest of her life, and I will send you
Oh, that's a
piece
threat
of
to your
her
daughter.
every
You should take
year
that seriously,
for the
honey.
fucking rest of yours. There is no fail.
That's a threat to your daughter. Mm.
The virus is. What happened to you guys?
So tired. What's in the
Thank
next
God you
sentence?
showed up. How'd you find us?
Found your fiance.
How?
Congratulations.
Ah.
It wasn't my fiance. No, yours.
You put the ring on her finger, Huey.
Mm.
I know because I
That's
pried
not
it off her
explaining.
fucking dead hand.
Look, I thought
At
it
least
was
two. At least two.
20.
Oh my fucking God, I was gone for 10 days.
She almost always initiated, and again, I cannot over. Please.
Yeah. Well, good attempt on the save, but yeah. I assume that's Butcher. Or Victoria. It could be either one. Looks like it's Victoria.
Only way to win is not to play.
She ain't wrong.
I thought I wanted this. Zoe is.
Is she okay?
Yeah. But if I get hurt, it'll draw too much attention.
And that's how you know you can trust me, because I am trusting my daughter with you.
Please, Huey.
What?
You're not fucking running.
Pay you. You're a writer, you don't pay shit.
As if paying is gonna do anything.
That's good enough for me.
Oh, damn. That's the other
bro.
Ashley.
The other Ashley. This Ashley's not even on the list.
Well, I don't know. Everyone here's named fucking Ashley.
Damn.
Bro.
I saw blood. Now I barely blink at it. It shouldn't be that way. This isn't some fucking.
And a chance with A-Train, that shit was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how it turned out.
Great.
Look, Annie.
Shut up. You are getting tested for every single disease known to mankind. Okay? I'm not getting shifter syphilis.
Good point. Back together? I guess they are. Okay. I don't know why we went through this whole subplot with them, but okay. Okay. Okay.
Now I can hear you. Marvin said there was an attempt on Singer's life.
Grace.
You're lying.
We have it on video, and he's murdered countless more. Your father isn't who you think he is, and he wasn't having an affair with your mother.
Grace!
He raped her.
Oh. That's way too much for a kid to handle. That's poorly done.
I'm sorry, son. You're the only one who can stop him.
Stop him. Like, kill him? No, I can't. Don't ask me to.
Ryan, you're strong.
He's stronger.
I'll train you. Get you ready.
So this is why you want me to go with you? They're 6 feet thick.
This is the CIA's Hazlitt safe house designed to hold people like you. I could seal us in here, flood the room with halothane, and we all take a
Great,
nice
this is
long
not how
nap.
you want to do
I don't wanna
this,
do that,
man.
kiddo.
You plan just like they did to my dad.
That ain't the way it is, honest.
Get out of my way.
Grace.
I'm sorry.
Oh, shit. You killed her. They're gonna use that soup virus, aren't they? That's what he's thinking. The soup virus is the only way now. His dark side is coming.
Oi.
Oh, fuck.
Butcher.
It's not Butcher. Oh, that's how he does it. Oh man, Butcher is about to screw it up for everyone. Well, fuck. Well, he just fucked up everything.
You're all fucking welcome.
We won. Here.
Everything's turned to shit. Plan's dead.
This is the plan.
This
sure,
is
a
always
few
the plan.
curveballs, but
Killed Newman like I ordered. We would have 4 stories underground playing pocket.
Shit.
Calhoun. Once they invoke the 25th, he's next in line to be president. He'd like to pledge his allegiance to you.
Oh, fuck.
To see if I could. Thank you. This was so much fun. Whew. Just, you know.
Next time?
Oh, hells yeah, blonde ambition. Buckle up for phase 2.
Phase 2.
Nationwide, who will report directly to Homelander himself.
Thank you, Mr. President. Embedded in our own government.
Oh, shit.
Now that we have full
Becoming
legal
refugees.
authority,
I mean,
a veritable
fugitives.
army of superheroes will be called upon. I'm coming for you. Because today, a new age of superheroes begins.
In their mother's arms, knowing Starlight's pedo agenda has been thwarted.
Oh, come on. Oh, the Gen V peeps. Oh, Sam. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. These are all the Gen Z guys.
Homelander's guidance. No!
Most of all, we will make America super again.
Is it Jensen
And the
Ackles?
guy.
Is it Soldier Boy? Soldier Boy? That looks like Soldier
You gotta
Boy.
be fucking kidding me. This whole time.
Soldier Boy. Ah! Jensen Ackles! I knew it. At some point's gonna show up. Oh, he's got some daddy issues. So that was the season finale of The Boys season 4, and yep, that's basically everything I would have expected for the ending to have a very grim conclusion, because we know for a fact that season 5 is going to be the end of the series. So we knew about that, which also meant that it would have to be a high stakes escalated situation going into season 5, and this episode did exactly that. So yeah, I mean, we got a lot of things that happened out of this episode. We got the fact that that Butcher was trying to get Ryan to stay with Grace, to stay in the CIA so that way he doesn't, reunite with Homelander. Then there's the whole reveal of Homelander. Then we see the fact that, the assassination attempt and what happens on January 6th, and then just the ending itself and how Homelander basically won. And I have to say, I think the best way to describe this is an MCU world, right? So I think the best way to say it is just looking at Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, right? Avengers Infinity War, Thanos won, right? I think that's what made it such a really defeating moment, because I think watching this, it's like you feel so defeated. You get the sense of why this ending is so bleak and grim. It's because everyone feels so defeated. Like, the good guys are defeated. And when we look at Infinity War, that's kind of the same case that I remember feeling, is that, wow, in Infinity War, Thanos won, right? And it ended up, and with what the consequences were from that ending, right? You knew that it was going to be a very grim world after that, right? And this is kind of what we're seeing here. Homelander, right? I mean, he's having his Thanos moment. He is in a winning situation. I think this is the first time that we actually get to see Homelander in a position where he feels like he is at the top of the world. And that's exactly the case here. He's at the top of the world. Now, granted the fact that, yes, Sister Sage, he had this falling out a little bit right there because he didn't think he could trust her. But at the same time, I think we all knew for a fact that just because Homelander could no longer trust Sister Sage didn't mean that Sister Sage's plan was going to go into shambles. It did seem as though that Sister Sage, her plans to at least win in some form, some way, worked out, and that was exactly the case here. So a lot of things that we expected were going to happen. In the case with Sister Sage, she even though she didn't even show up for a couple episodes, she still managed to fulfill her end of the deal with Homelander. So Homelander is now at the top of the world. He is now winning. He's having his Thanos moment, which also would mean that, again, we know what happened in Endgame. So if what we see with season 5 is going to be like Endgame, then that means that, at some point, maybe the boys might be able to find some redemption, might be able to somehow reprieve from what they had to deal with. Maybe they might be able to do their own avenging, right? So of course it's going to be very sticky, knowing the fact that Huey, and Frenchie are now going to be sent into those camps. That's something that Homelander and Sister Sage, they were all talking about, how anybody who is a dissident will be sent to camps. So that also includes the Starlighters, anybody who does not support their cause, gonna go into those camps. We saw Starlight was able to escape, although what does this mean for her? We don't know. Like, how will she be able to do anything, knowing the fact that she's just really by herself? Will there be other supes who can team up with her? We don't know. Are they gonna do a whole Avengers situation where they're gonna pull like an Endgame? Who knows? Kimiko, we saw her right there. Again, we saw a couple of Gen V characters like Kate and Sam, and how Homelander was able to fully execute his plan right there. That was something that we had a feeling was going to happen. But yeah, lots of things lots of shit had happened. I mean, you saw Butcher really ruin everything for the boys. They almost had it in the bag with Victoria and having to expose Vought only for him to just be so egotistical and just grab that virus, knock out Victoria, and basically give that big win to Homelander and everyone else involved. And basically the downfall of America at this point. Like, it's no longer this democracy, it's no longer this republic, it's now basically this autocracy and, in a sense, a fascist government. So yeah, unfortunate, but I think this is, again, a way to set up season 5, because there's just no way that going to season 5 we're gonna have a happy ending here. That was exactly going to be the case here. I think I'm gonna say this because we got to see some Supernatural references here, because if you are not aware of Supernatural, the character the president, or at least the president-elect here, Bobby Singer, right, played by Jim Beavers, he actually plays Bob Singer in Supernatural, and he says a reference about idiots, and that's a line from Supernatural. That's why I was like, oh my god, Supernatural reference. But I have to say, I think there's even much deeper Supernatural reference to this than I would have imagined, because again, like Supernatural, this season is going to only be 5 seasons. Supernatural, even though technically speaking Supernatural did go for 15 seasons, Kripke's involvement with Supernatural was only for 5, because he only had plain Supernatural for 5 seasons, although CW wanted to continue off with that show, and he just didn't remain after that. So it does seem as though that there's a little bit of similarities into how Kripke plans out his seasons and how he wants to, play off the stories. And it's, again, the way that I see it here is that not only do we see a grim ending here with season 4, but it's also similar to what we saw back in Supernatural season 4 is the ending, where with the whole Lila thing, with the whole Ruby thing, and how Sam was betrayed and all that sort of stuff, and how Lucifer was finally out of the bag, right? Like, this was a really big lose-lose situation for Sam and Dean. A similar situation that we're seeing here with the boys, right? The boys, considering everything they've done, trying to, put peace into the world, they're finally in a lose-lose position, and we see that right here. And I think if we're gonna see a similar case of how, how Kripke plans to end the story, I would imagine it's going to be very bittersweet, because the season 5 ending for Supernatural was very bittersweet for the brothers and for the world, and I'm going to assume that we're going to see a lot of action going into season 5, where, okay, well, whoever is able to be the resistance, right? Like, again, it's really funny because we're kind of also looking into Star Wars references as well, because, yeah, lots of references we're going to look into, but if we're going to go into season 5 as well, like, that's going to probably be the case where anybody who's still around to maybe fight off against Homelander and his posses, that, who knows, maybe they'll be able to somehow stop him and restore some sort of balance and prosperity. So, again, I think this is the best way to end things off in this kind of note, because, again, this really intensifies the high stakes going into season 5. We do see some Gen V characters. Again, we saw Jensen Ackles, as we all had imagined, because I felt like we were gonna see him at some point. He was alive, he did survive, they just put him back in his chamber, and now it's like, okay, well, if he's back and Homelander's smiling, it makes me think that there's going to be some daddy issues going on, because again, because they were implying a little bit, at least this season, about his own experiences at the lab and how he had a very terrible childhood. I would imagine that they're going to continue to play off that with Homelander. We don't know what phase 2 is for Sister Sage. She says something about phase 2, but we don't know what that is all about. At least A-Train is still alive, so that's that. We don't see A-Train die, so at least that's good news for some of us right there. But yeah, I think this is a great way to end off things, but it also adds a lot of questions, right? So where is Ryan? Like, does he go back to Homelander? And if so, will he try to process all the bombshells that were hit to him from Grace and Butcher. Then there's the fact of, okay, where did Starlight go? Is she going to create her own resistance? Will there be some Supes who will align with her views about what's going on in the world? Or is she all by herself? What does this mean for the rest of the boys? Like, they're going to be in camps, right? They're not going to be much for them to do. So where does that put them? How does Gen V season 2 play into this, right? Like, I mean, we know for a fact that Gen V is currently filming season 2. That's happening. So that probably means that season 2 is going to come out before The Boys season 5, right? So if that's the case, will Gen V be very involved in the story that's happening right now? Like, will that play into it, or is it going to continue to be a separate situation? Again, we do see Sam, we do see Kate here. So what does that mean for that? Will this play into season 5? So that's going to be a big question right there. Butcher, right? We see Butcher. He has the Supe virus. Does that mean that at some point he's going to unleash that virus? Because basically, Homelander said, like, any Supe out there, we're going to round up everyone who does not align with our views. So then what does this mean for that, right? Lots of big questions going to season 5. I think, again, knowing the fact that that is going to be the final season, that means that that's going to be roughly 8 final episodes, unless Kripke has, a plan to make it a little bit longer, knowing the fact that it is going to be the final season. We don't know. We'll see. I feel like if there's anything, Kripke probably has at least a general plan of how he plans to end this series, because, again, he did this with Supernatural. I would assume it's going to be the same case here with The Boys. Again, going with the whole 5-season plan. Not unusual for Kripke, especially for someone like me who has followed him with Supernatural. And then, of course, like, again, Soldier Boy, how will he be playing into this, right? I mean, I guess that kind of confirms that Jensen Ackles is coming back for season 5. So there you have it right there, which makes me a very happy person. But at the same time, that's going to interfere with, because I believe he has a TV show with Countdown. Plus, he's going to be in Tracker season 2. So it's just like, he's going to be a very busy person. He's going to be a very busy person, depending on how involved he will be in season 5. So we're going to have to wait and see about that. But yeah, I mean, I think this is the best way to end it right here. I think the analogy with the Avengers is the best way to describe it. I would imagine that season 5 is going to end on a bittersweet note. As to how that's going to be the case, we don't know yet. But I think this is the best way to do it. I think, yeah, everything that was going to go into plan went to shit. Thanks to thanks to Butcher right here. Homelander's finally has won. For once, I guess, which is like, okay, well, that's interesting. I mean, in terms of ranking this finale and how this would, how does this compare to some of the past ones? Definitely better than season 3. I know for me personally, I was not a big fan of season 3. I just felt like that one was just kind of like whatever. Like, there was just so much going into it. Like, the beginning stuff was great, but then just like the conclusion just made me feel a little underwhelmed. Whereas to me, I think season 2 is one of the best ones. But I think this actually might rank as one of the better ones. Yes, this does not have a lot of action involved in it, comparison to season 1, 2, 3. But I think the whole gist of it is the fact that this was leading up to something very grim, leading up to something very brutal. And that's what ended up being the case. We're seeing a very worst case scenario that actually happened here. And again, the way that we saw in Infinity War. And I think that this is honestly one of the better finales I've seen from this series. I think this could actually be my second favorite, again, behind season 2. So I think it worked out the way it is. So yeah, I mean, I can't believe it. Like, we're finally getting down to the end of the line with this series. We only have 1 season left. We'll see what's going to happen with Gen V season 2, because that's going to also play into a lot of things. But yeah, I mean, wow. Like, I mean, this is the best way to end it. So yeah, let me know your thoughts, having now seen the season 4 finale right here. I mean, who knows what's going to be in stores for season 5 and when they're going to start. I think we're probably not even going to get season 5 until at least 2-3 years from now. So it's going to be quite a wait. But, or I don't know if even if Prime Video plans to do a split. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we're getting down to the end of the line right here with this series. So what are your thoughts, having now seen season 4 finale? Is this exactly what you would have imagined the way the show was going to end, with this really big moment for Homelander where he is now actually winning? What does this mean for the boys moving forward? had mentioned a couple questions with Ryan and Soldier Boy. How do you think they're gonna play into going into season 4, into season 5? What does this mean for Gen V season 2? Knowing the fact that, again, that's probably gonna come out before season 5. And any other thoughts and concerns about this whole season in general? I know this season kind of had a lot of things going on in terms of like reviews and the review bombings, but having now gotten to the end of it, like where are your thoughts right now with this season? Do you think this is what you would have wanted, or maybe this is just a bit too on the nose with reality? And let me know if you have any thoughts about The Boys in terms of predictions and concerns, and what do you think it means moving forward with the whole series and whatnot. Let me know your thoughts below, and make sure to like and subscribe.